come 2026 January, and every single tax expert is going to be among the most sought after experts in the entire country, simply because of one thing: the new tax act is going to be put into place and implemented come January 2026. So every single business all of a sudden will need compliance. They'll need to start keeping records. They'll need to start getting audits. They'll need to position themselves to be able to pay the best that they can. Experts are going to become suddenly overnight the main heartbeat of the Nigerian business sector. And well, if you're going to put this honestly, a lot of Nigerian businesses are not prepared for this yet, in the sense that they do not have the records, or the records are fragmented, or these records are so complicated that it will take a lot of man hours and a lot of heavy duty to actually get them done. Let's not even get into the issue of finding who actually has these records and getting in contact with these businesses. So T-Gain is the solution to all of these problems. T-Gain is a platform for business owners and tax experts alike. It's a double marketplace where business owners track their businesses, and you, the experts, get to audit these businesses, give them compliance, give them consulting, and any other desires that they might have to be able to get their businesses on track and be able to stay compliant and grow faster. So simply put, T-Gain, for you, the expert, is going to be a platform where you can get pre-qualified leads. That is, anybody that talks to you or opens your profile on T-Gain and messages you already needs your service. Nobody here is going to be wasting your time. And we'll have two ways which our clients will be able to reach out to you. Either you get recommended to them directly because they need the service you offer, or they find you in the expert marketplace because they also need that service. But you get the point. So let's look at it a little bit more. We have a Grace AI, which is just general revenue and compliance engine. This is going to be used by both the business owners and the experts. The business owners will also use it to understand the tax laws, read their business business data, and connect to you, the experts. It's going to be the first responder, this first responder, the one that's going to make sure that their bleeding has stopped. Then you are the surgeon who will make sure that, yes, they do not die. Simply put, it's an analogy so that you understand better. So now let's come here and see what you actually get as an expert. So you get access to Audit Studio powered by Grace, as I said, our general revenue and compliance engine for deep document review. So no matter how large a company or a business data is or their records are, you can simply place them into our Audit Studio and tell Grace AI exactly what you are looking for, or just tell it audit, and it's going to compare that to the Nigerian tax laws, to the business structure laws, and understand the structure of the business, how they are, what they are, who they are, and identify what is supposed to be there and what is not supposed to be there. And you just simply have to audit the findings that it gets. They also have a built-in CRM to manage clients routed from the T-Gain expert marketplace. Simply put, you have, for the basic accounts, you'll get 5 clients at a time to maintain quality, so that you don't feel pressed, you don't feel rushed. You're able to maintain maximum quality of what you can produce at a time. You get branded report invoices and signatures. I will show you exactly what this means, but simply every single report you make is going to carry your signature, your stamp. If you are with a firm, the firm stamp, and your letterhead, most likely. You also get invoices once you have finished a report, or depends on your agreement with the client. Is either they pay upfront or they pay after the deal has been done. You send them an invoice, they pay to that invoice. This invoice is going to be routed through us. So once they pay, we receive the payment, we deduct your fees, because there will be a 10% platform fee, which we will deduct, and you will immediately receive your payments, and the documents will be automatically released to the clients. And as we said, each of your reports will have your signatures, meaning any inconsistencies or any issues that come with that is from your end. So you have to make sure, as I said, you deliver the highest quality you can. So you get to earn more with ready-to-buy pre-qualified clients. As I said, any business that reaches out to you from T-Gain has already been pre-qualified by our Grace AI system, and you have been recommended to them at the best that they can get. So now let's show you what you work with as an expert. So when you come here to sign up as an expert, you get 2 options. You actually can join as an individual or as a firm. For the sake of now, let's come in as an individual. So this is our pre-created account. your full name, you enter your password, your email, then you enter your certification. If you are a lawyer, you just type in here simply lawyer, you put in your member ID, and then before you create the account, we can get you through an interview process or just a verification process. So simply, this is your dashboard right here. You get to see, this is the expert dashboard. So this is the individual pro plan, where you get a maximum of like 5 clients. You get decent number of credits with your audit studio and Grace for audits. Then this is the basic dashboard, what you see every single time you log in. You see you have 4 active clients where you can see, which you can see here. 4 active clients. You have 3 pending reviews, and then this is what you've made from the reviews you have completed. That is not all 3 reviews, from the completed reviews. Then this is your ratings. Each client gets to rate your job, how well of a job you've done from the filings you've given them. Here is messages, where this is where the clients are going to reach out to you from. You will clearly see they will send you a message. They can then attach their documents and say, okay, this is my business info and the summary that Grace has already made for you from their dashboard. So you just have to bring that here to the audit studio. In the audit studio, you can simply just click and upload, and it's going to give you a report similar to this. So you just see, okay, unclassified expense transaction. So you will now see, okay, wait, if you went to the club and spent it 45,000, you cannot deduct it from your business. You will now tell them, okay, remove that. Missing receipts for office supplies. Most of these transactions, you need receipts to actually prove that you actually made them, if you made them in cash, that is. So then you finalize and stamp, and then you see the audit certification for this business to show the time period, the dates, and even the exact time. So this is going to be your account name, your license number, and if you are with a firm, the firm is going to show below it, and then you say approve and stamp. So after this, it's going to send an invoice automatically to the business, and then they pay you. Whatever agreement you had is going to be the way it goes here. So then next we have Grace for audits. Simply put, this is where you can go into more detail. It's a little bit more sophisticated than the audit studio. Here you can give it fine-tuned instructions on what to do, what not to do, what to check for, and the likes. And then here is your earnings window. You can see total what you earned. Hopefully a lot of you will be earning more than this in a day or in a week or in a season, however it goes. So platform fees, this is the 10%, as I mentioned. 10% of this is obviously this, and this is the payouts. And then you can schedule it to either withdraw immediately from your profile, or you can schedule it to be maybe 2 days, 3 days, however you want to put it. And then here is going to be all of your receipts from your business. Each receipt is going to carry the invoice, the amount paid, and the document you send to them for proof, so that if they come back and say you made a mistake, and you can go back and check and say, okay, it was actually made, or no, you edited this. So you also have proof of whatever you give your clients. So here's your business identity. This is where you can either upload your logo, your business name, to change this, and our system is going to actually design a nice invoice for you. So this is the invoice you will send to your prospects and clients. So you can have an engagement letter too, and we can add other features depending on what you, the experts, ask for. So this is for the freelance experts, so maybe lawyers, CAC experts, and the rest. You can get this. So for the accountants and firms that are attached to a firm, first you will need the firm director to sign up. This is going to be the director's email, their password, their full name, the CAC registration for the business, and this will be the business full name, and then the director's full name, and then this is going to be the director must be a certified tax individual, maybe a lawyer, an accountant, however it is. We verify this information and we give you access to a dashboard. So the difference between the individual account and the firm account is that this right here, the firm gets to add 4 individuals under the main account. So you can add up to 4 on the firm basic, that is the basic firm subscription. You can add up to 4, and each expert can get up to 5 or 10 maximum clients at a time. That is, if you have a total of 4 plus you 5, you can have 50 clients at a time. Once you are done with one, it can circle and give you more. But once you've reached that limit and you have not released a single client, you will not be recommended and you will not be shown in the expert marketplace. This is a measure we've taken to ensure quality of every report, because we believe once you have been swarmed with, let's say, maybe each person has 1,000 reports to go through, it is not going to be efficient. You would rely completely on the AI, and AI is not good enough for you to completely rely on. You are the expert. You are the one who knows what you are doing. The AI assumes you know what you are doing, and if you assume it also knows what it's doing, that's where the issue comes in. You are here simply because you are the expert. You are the one to tell it what to do. You use the tools. The tools don't use you. So simply put, you can add an expert from here. You can add the expert's name, the email. Then you give them a role. Maybe they are a junior, they are a senior staff, they are equal level staff. However you want to do it, then you give them access. Maybe a lead only. Maybe they are just here to ensure that everybody is doing their job properly. Standard access. They can take on tasks and the rest. An admin. They can add others and so on and so forth. So this is the main difference between the firm and the normal business. Everything else is exactly the same. So essentially, Tgain is we are positioning ourselves to become the main place where every business goes to ensure that their business runs smoothly and get access to experts. And we want the experts to come in their numbers and assist all these businesses. For this is the best way for the entire nation to grow and everybody to enjoy and take advantage of the situation we find in front of us. So thank you very much, and we hope to see you when we launch. We'll be launching hopefully very, very, very soon, and we hope to see you there in your numbers. Thank you very much.